What's up, guys? It says it's 28 degrees out, but I think that's a lie because it feels way colder. Today is an exciting day because we are finally getting the ST back. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, you saw that I was preparing that car to get a full roll cage installed, which means I completely gutted it. I feel really bad doing that, but I'm really excited because it's gonna be worth it. Especially, I've got the Expedition now, you know, it's my daily driver, so now the ST can be used for what I've always intended it to be. So I am very excited. We have to drive 2 hours to Kansas City, but first we gotta pick up a trailer from U-Haul because I don't have my own trailer yet. Working on that. All right, let's go. We made it. Now let's go get our race car. So I didn't really feel comfortable talking in front of the camera, in front of the guys back there, but car is all good to go, for the most part, but unfortunately the battery is dead because it's been sitting for probably about a month now. So charging that up. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get the trailer ready and get the glass out so that they can make a carbon fiber mold of it to patch up the sunroof, because I do not want to have a hole there. I actually want to drive it on the street, so that'll be very nice of them to do that. So that took way longer than it should have, but we finally got the car loaded, and now we're gonna make the trek back home. It kept dying on me because, you know, battery, it's just been sitting for a while, so that was really dumb. It's probably gonna be dead when we get home too. Fun stuff, but we got the car, so that's all I care about, and from there we'll see what happens. So the battery was dead, we're charging that up, and we gotta switch around a bunch of stuff. Still haven't unloaded the lemon from the 24 Hours of Lemons race, so that's fun. And we got Braylon here to help. So, gotta do some switcheroos. Welcome to the vlog. This is Cody, the new shop dog and local maniac. We got the car in the garage, getting the wheels on there. Look at that. I'm taking the seat off to get it adjusted, get it dialed, and I also have a slider on there to have some adjustment because I don't know what I want just yet. Ignore the mess, but I didn't really get a chance to show you guys when I was over at KC Raceware, just exactly in depth what they did. First of all, I got these wheels as well as suspension from Roy. Shout out to Roy at KC Raceware. He had a Focus, but then sold it and just had this stuff just sitting for a few years. So I think it looks freaking sweet on there. These are 255s, which is gnarly because stock on the SC is 235. So I still haven't checked if it rubs yet. That's my next thing I got to do. But these are some Nexen, I don't even know. Vera, I don't know what these tires are, but looking pretty cool, and I'm pretty stoked on that. But let me show you guys the roll cage. Excuse the mess, I'm kind of incompetent, but what I'm really stoked about here, you can see this is what they did. And let me show you what the roll cage looks like in the lemon. This is a lot more basic. I mean, it gets the job done and it works the same. Like it's going to, you know, keep you safe. But we had to take the door panels off in order to actually fit it. Because without it, I mean, you can see just how close it sits to it. I mean, that's with padding too. One thing I really wanted to do was basically in the rules, at least for most racing series, in order to keep your windows, which I wanted to do, you have to have door panels on there. So I could have made like some like different door cards or something, but I was like, you know what, I might as well ask them when they're gonna do the roll cage if they can work around it. So this is what they ended up coming up with. So they just cut it to make it fit, which is awesome because I get to keep everything about it, even the speakers still, which I'm not really gonna need, but you know, that's still really cool. So all of this I still get to retain. The glass is still in there so I can roll it up and down. And I love how they did this sidebar because it just sits so flush with the seat. It's so easy to get in and out of, versus the Lemon, it's just a lot more standard and higher up, so it just is more of a pain. But just look at how well it fits. I mean, like, come on. Like, that's just awesome. And then they did the same on that side, but that one is just more standard. But it just, look at that. It just makes me so happy. Little things, guys. So, we got the rest of it in here. Gonna be working on the harness and all that down here, so excuse the mess. I also need to get it painted, but this is something I'm just so excited about. The next thing I have to worry about is the fact that I've got a big opening there from the sunroof, and I feel like not a lot of people have had that issue, or at least not a lot of people seem to be putting a roll cage in an ST that comes with the sunroof. So I'm trying to see if I can get like something to plug it up, basically. So the guys at KC Racewear, they're gonna see if maybe they can make me like a carbon fiber, some type of thing to patch it up or something, because like technically I don't need it to be patched, but I would like to drive it on the street. Like, it is still street legal and I'd like to keep it that way, and having that open, it's just really gonna be annoying. This is a slider thing, I don't know what it's called, from Sparco. Basically it goes under the race seat so that it allows you to go backwards and forwards. Can't go up and down with the race seat, but at least you can slide it forward and back, which is cool. Why? What are you doing? Come on, come on. Thank you. Jesus, what a weirdo. So something pretty cool that they did for me, I got these little plates that they welded in, so that way I can put the little eyelets in here, and that is what the 6-point harness is gonna mount onto, so that it can then go through the seat. So pretty cool. Pretty stoked on that. So I went with an OMP 6-point harness. Honestly, the only reason I went with OMP was just to match the seat. But what I am kind of concerned about, and what the guys at KC Racewear were pointing out, was this is for the lap belt, and that does seem pretty thin. I mean, this is like FAA rated and all that, so it should be fine, but it is kind of weird how that works. And I also bought these for them just in case, but I'm not too sure how I'm going to do this, so stay tuned because I don't really know what I'm doing. I have no idea how I did this, but it is somehow stuck in there. I don't understand how, but I was working on it upside down, trying to adjust the bracket, and then it slid down. Yeah, Cody, I'm an idiot. I have no idea. How does this happen? So now I have to pull this out. I don't, like, only my luck. Like, how does this get stuck like this? It's like the halo part of the seat is stuck under, and I'm trying to pull it out, and you think it would just go out. I don't get it. I don't get it. Literally out of breath. I got it, but look. You can't even see it. Look what it did to it. And it also got it up here. Why do things like this happen to me? I'm literally sweating. This is... I don't get it. I don't get it. Cody, explain it to me. He's confused too. I don't get it. On to the next thing. Holy crap, guys. Your boy may be a genius. Or, well, not a genius, because it took me forever to come to this. But basically, this here is the stock hole for the normal seatbelt. So basically, normally, from what I've heard from other cars and stuff, they're able to put these eyelets in with no problem. The threads are smaller on here, though, at least for the Focus. I don't know what it is, but it's smaller than what this is. This is 7/16, and it's a fine thread. if it'll focus. But basically, this is what comes with the harness, so that you can clip the end of the harness onto it. I was going to do some really weird, sketchy way with a plate and all this stuff, and it was just going to be weird. But what I ended up doing was I got one of these, which is a tapping handle, I don't know what you call it, tapping thing, along with this piece here. Don't worry about the fact that I put it on a drill. That was a little bit sketchy of me, but God, sorry guys, my camera sucks at focusing. So this was sick because I was able to find, it took me forever to go to like 3 different stores, but I found it at Ace, and that was the actual 7/16 20, which is what allows it to have the finer spacing, I guess. But after a lot of effort and pain and really thinking it wasn't going to work, it actually worked, and I drilled it in, and now I can just freaking, oh, look at that. Goes right in. So that makes me feel a lot better. I was really concerned that I was going to be doing something sketchy, and with this car I really want to make sure I'm doing everything right, and safety is the number one priority. That's why I spent all my money first on getting this roll cage, because I really want to make sure that it's safe, reliable, and then we'll start worrying about power and stuff like that after. But this is a big step for me, so hell yeah. So once again, I'm a genius. Put the back harness on, and there's always, you know, this excess that's so long and stuff. So what I did was I wrapped it up, but with a rubber band, and it just came out so clean. I'll show you guys how I did it for this next one. Alright, so basically all I'm doing, you start off with a rubber band, and you just put it on the end like this. And then I just started, if I can do it, just rolling it up while also keeping the rubber band, or one side of it, not getting tucked in like that basically. So I'm using like 2 fingers, and then with that end result comes out pretty clean. I feel like I've seen some people, I don't know, I've seen it rolled up. I've seen pictures of it rolled up, and I never really knew how they did it. So I didn't look this up. If this is like someone else's technique, I'm not going to say I copied you because I came up with this, but I wouldn't be surprised if other people have done something similar. But this is cool because I don't have to worry about like tying it up. I mean, we'll see if it actually holds, but I think this could end up being pretty cool. Go all the way down to the bottom here. And then there you go. Overall, I'd say we're looking pretty good. It's the little things, guys. It's the little things. I'm so happy about that. After all the crap I've been dealing with. It's nice. It's nice. Alright. So next thing is checking fitment. Oh. Let's see how this goes. Dude, my God, these are so freaking tight. Dude, this is good. Now the question is if the car will start. Nope. Alright. This is cool though. Now we gotta see how much rubbing there's gonna be. That's pretty damn cool. I think we're good to go. Oh my god. Alright, so now we get to do the thing that I was trying to do yesterday when I got the car, is freaking drive it. So gonna let it sit for a sec, get disconnected, and then we're driving this bad boy. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Alright guys, it's the moment of truth. We're all strapped in. Holy shit, I can't believe this is happening. Alright, fingers crossed everything goes well. So good. Alright, this is a disaster. There is so much vibration going on. Alright, let's try this out. Jeez. So, because all the sound deadening is gone, obviously it's very rough, but it's just very weird. It's just crazy. It's a lot of fun. It probably doesn't help I'm trying to keep the camera from moving while driving. So I need to find a better spot for you guys. Alright guys, and with that, I want to thank you for watching. We got the car back. It's interesting. I think with the sunroof open, it has a lot of noise and just really makes it difficult. So I'm very excited to get that patched up. So we've got that. We've got front splitter and side skirts and diffusers and all of that from Vega Modified. We've got suspension. We've got a lot of stuff coming. If you guys like the video, be sure to like it. Maybe subscribe. That would be pretty cool. Leave a comment, you know, if you guys have any opinions on everything I've been doing. At the end of the day, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying my best. I'm doing as much research as I can. But this is a learning process for me, and I hope for any of you out there, you're learning with me as well. So we'll see what happens going forward, but I'm really excited to show you guys what comes from this car and all the other racing endeavors. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.